What is going on, everybody? This is your boy Lionheart back at you again with another NBA 2K19 video. If you like today's video, definitely feel free to hit that like, subscribe, and that notification bell. Got any comments, suggestions, anything like that, drop them down below in my comment section. But enough with the chit chatter, let's just get back into the video, shall we? And I'm out of here. Peace.
We'll be hearing from David Aldridge. Coming in off the road, the Pelicans are back in New Orleans for this one. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, that was more than just a tough loss. That was a complete embarrassment.
Well, Greg, what amazed me was they could sustain nothing on offense. They'd make a couple of buckets and go right back into their shell.
Now Golden State's starting five. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Durant and Green are the forwards. And it's Laverne in at the center position. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
You know, Chris, parity, always a question, in this league and how you try to get teams to advance. But over a long season, it seems like any team can surprise you on any given night.
Yeah. Almost every team has the talent that can beat you, especially in a one game. You must respect your opponent. Sometimes it can come down to scheme, coaching. Sometimes it can come down to just one bad shot. You can never underestimate motivation as a factor. But that's where the good teams separate themselves. Who can continue to have that same focus every night, and in the words of Coach Popovich, that appropriate fear of your opponent.
Here's Curry. Following the score by New Orleans. Outside Durant. Over Anthony. And again, no good by Golden State. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Brown. Good. Brown's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now here's Curry. 17 points for him last game against San Antonio.
And it was the little things, too. I mean, getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible.
Brown down low, guarded by Curry, and finished off by Brown.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Fellas, isn't that why you like to have a great point guard who can make a play above the rim like that?
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And Thompson kicks to Green. The pass to Durant. Curry with a wide open look. And another 3 for Golden State.
Mr. Everything. Durant can score it, pass it, do what you want to do. He can defend at a high level. So fun watching him play.
Now here's Brown. Yep, that one goes in there. Brown's got 7.
He's giving him a nice lift this quarter. The shots are falling.
Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. On its way from Curry for 2. Fires from deep. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 6.
Probably isn't a better catch-and-shoot player in the game. Steph right on time once again.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. It's stolen by Green.
Love when guys are alert and aware on D. Great job to prevent the entry pass.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Yeah, guys, the finish is the perfect capper. I mean, taking it all the way to the 10.
Now here's Brown. He has 7. Shoots over Curry. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Hey, watch Curry, watch Curry.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 5. The shot from the low post is good.
He got pretty much a free run to the hoop right there. They might just count those as automatic points.
Golden State's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. And really deep 3 that time. And that's now 11 points for Steph Curry.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Curry! And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Brown? 2nd in scoring, 2nd in assists. And don't forget about his hounding, frenetic defensive play. 3rd in the league in steals per game.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will. 2nd best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. That shot misses. Curry with some nice D. Warriors leading by 8. Thompson outside, passes to Curry. Outside, Green. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
I mean, there had to be a better option that time down the court. That's just a missed opportunity.
The Pelicans have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Brown feeling out a bit. Pass to Burke. Back to Brown. Carries it down low. Brown's got 11 points.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams have come out with solid offensive strategies. And then, of course, guys are finishing.
Now, here's Laverne. And you think about how the Warriors attracted Kevin Durant to the team and all these all-stars coexisting. It doesn't always work like that, does it?
No, and I give a lot of credit to Steph Curry, a 2-time league MVP, but he never lets his ego get the best of him. His good-natured calm and sense of serenity kind of set the tone and maybe balance a bit of what Draymond brings to the locker room.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Isles checked in.
That's his 2nd foul of the 1st quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
And the Warriors making a change here. Moore's checked in. Brown, good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Warriors leading by 3. Curry with it. He's got 15. There's the 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
There's the feed to Plumlee. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry leading the charge. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Golden State. Very strong season they've had. Always at or near the top of the conference. And right now they're in first place in contention for that. Exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And checking out New Orleans. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And I think for New Orleans, hanging where they are, right in the middle of the standings, will not make things easy for them down the stretch.
Give them credit. They got some really good pieces in place. The road ahead it's going to be tough, of course, but I think they're in better shape than a lot of other teams.
Pelicans trail by 8. Brown outside. And Durant sends it back.
Well, you're not going to sneak that shot past Durant, not with the reach that he has.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Curry finds Green. Back to Curry. Pelicans with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. A lot of personalities in this game, Chris. Such a big part of what makes the NBA so entertaining.
Oh, man, think about our boy Dre and Draymond Green, for those of you that don't know Day-Day. But Draymond Green, his personality is not only great for his team, but also for us fans. And when we see him on the court, how about Embiid, Mr. Personality on social media? You love it. And how about Jaylen Brown with his wise ways on the chessboard, the most interesting basketball player in the world. So all of these guys are exciting, fun personalities to watch from them.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well. And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pelicans trail by 9. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Kerr. What do you have to say?
That's right, Kevin. Now you see where the game changes from where it used to be. He said tonight they've got to get back, and if that means giving up offensive rebounds, so be it. He thinks good transition defense is the biggest difference in their chance at winning. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The Pelicans have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And the Warriors with some changes. Livingston comes in for Klay Thompson. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Steph Curry. C-Web, a big rule change. Defenders have to give jump shooters space to land. Your thoughts on that?
Great. Thank you. Think about...
Anthony Davis is out there with Plumlee. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Brown. And it's Harrison in at the 2. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it. And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Well, that's just a good example of why the score is what it is. I mean, they need to protect the rim a lot better than that.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They've led by as many as 11 points.
But that's giving him too much space from mid-range. It doesn't hurt him there, but they can't keep doing that.
Thompson comes with the double team. It's stolen by Green. Here's Curry with the 3. Again, Curry missing.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Again, New Orleans turns it over. And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for the Pelicans.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game.
And Insanity picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Over in the corner, Green. Shot clock at 6. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Green's got 7 points.
You want to talk about stretching the floor. How about Draymond at the 4 spot and sometimes at the 5, giving you an extra guy who creates space.
Brown. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Golden State. He shot 3 of 5 from the line.
And he hasn't been able to get it going at the free throw line yet.
The first one falls. And Brown drops them both. Here's Curry. 20 points for him. From deep. That shot misses. And New Orleans will come the other way. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Laverne with the steal. This one for 3. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 23.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Brown kicks to Plumlee. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And the shot goes in. He has 7.
That's his mindset. Attack, attack, attack whenever possible.
Curry with the bounce pass. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And Draymond Green, an extremely vocal leader. He's in his teammates' ears, always trying to keep them on edge, also in his opponent's ears as well. And then there's the official. He tends to like to get in their ears as well.
And Green still plays with the chip on his shoulder. Should have never have fallen to the second round in the 2012 draft.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And Draymond.
I'd be careful not to hamper that enthusiasm.
He was hoping to avoid a third foul before the breakup. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
Anthony dishes to Brown. Plumlee trying to break loose.
Look, Curry is an underappreciated defender. Terrific at using his speed and reach to bother shooters.
Brown the pass to Harrison. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Curry. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Curry's got 25 points. Here's Brown. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Stephen Curry. When it came to a big man's responsibilities, you helped pave the way for so much change in that regard. But what are some of the big C-Web now doing that weren't done when you were playing?
I don't know, Kevin, if it was anything that they weren't doing, but it's the freedom to do it with consistency. So even if we talk about a Larry Bird who only can shoot maybe a 3.5 a game, let's just round it up to 2 threes a game. Well, now, what if Larry Bird had the freedom to shoot 10 threes a game like guys do now? And so I think that the game has caught up with players' skill set as opposed to the skill set catching up with players' game. So no longer are you held to being a big man. Now you can be a basketball player, and being a basketball player for Dirk Nowitzki is much better than him being a big man. Dirk Nowitzki, being a basketball player that he is, means that he is a threat wherever he is on the floor, because he's not just limited to a 2-foot box space there in the post. And for defenders like myself, I would much rather Dirk Nowitzki have to stay 2 feet in the post than to be able to shoot the ball whenever, wherever he wanted to. Because I tell you what, now you got a problem, because he can knock it down from anywhere and everywhere that he wants.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Davis, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's Curry, 25 points in the game. From deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, he hasn't been very precise at all this quarter.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And with a break in the action, let's now view the NBA assist leaders. You take a look at Brown, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved. And, of course, Stephen Curry.
And these 2 guys each initiate such tremendous ball movement. It's really fun to watch both of them operate.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Klay Thompson. He's putting up about 17 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. Solid numbers, the kind of production we expect. And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
Yeah, think about this. He definitely has the skill set to put up even bigger numbers. It wouldn't be a surprise to see that in the coming days.
And Insanity picks up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Curry finds Evans. The 3. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Evans. Evans has got his 3rd assist on the night.
He has them reeling. They haven't had an answer for him this quarter.
Brown against Curry. Trying to get open is Davis, and it's Brown missing.
Thought he was going to be able to take advantage of the D there. He had the space.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, insanity in their last outing against the Pistons was outstanding. He ended up with 44 points and did a lot of work at the foul line as well, drawing fouls and knocking down his free throws. And most important for him beyond his own individual performance was helping his team break its losing streak.
Thanks, David. It was a terrific game for him. They'll be looking for more of the same tonight.
And I'd be surprised if he doesn't give it to them. He's in a very good frame of mind right now.
And if he brings the same energy in this game that he brought into that one, it's going to be another big night for him.
Davis, the pass to Brown. Looking to end the run. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. Anthony kicks to Harrison. Fires the 3. But they recover it. Here's Plumlee. And finally they hit one. Plumlee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And look at that. That's just a great all-around play. Getting into position for the offensive rebound. Finishing strong on the putback.
Pelicans trailed by 5. Brown inside. Curry meets him. And the shot goes down. That's now 26 points for insanity.
You can't find much better shot than that.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And starting to send guys to the line way more.
Quarters are similar to the first. This one could go down to the last possession. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, what a shot in the arm he gave them in that first half. The 3 ball just kept falling.
Oh, well, and credit coach for repeatedly calling his number, because if it ain't broke, don't mess with it.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Thompson and Durant fill out the perimeter. Green is out there with Laverne. And it's Curry in at the point guard. And it's Durant missing.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Brown kicks to Davis. Stolen by Durant. And Davis puts it in.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I mean, you spend all that time in the locker room trying to get mentally prepared. Then you come out and give up that.
Back to Thompson. Pass to Laverne. It's Curry outside. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
He continues to be their go-to guy. If they close this game out, his stamp will be all over this one.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 13.
Well, you got to respect the interior game of Thompson. I mean, he's confident going right up with it.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Monday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets. And then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And that game against the Suns, it won't be an easy one given it is coming on the back end of a back-to-back. But they've been playing some fantastic basketball lately. And when you are winning back-to-backs, you're feeling good about yourself.
Brown the pass to Davis. Burke with it.
Anthony.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Brown against Curry. Here's Davis. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. He's got 13.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Curry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Steph Curry, widely regarded as the best shooter in the history of the game. He's been so successful playing point guard in the NBA at times. I think we forget that he transitioned from playing shooting guard in his younger days.
You know, Greg, a lot of players can't make that switch from shooting guard to point guard. You've got to give Steph a lot of credit.
He's worked tirelessly. I mean, we've all seen those pregame ball handling drills. He's still prone to a careless turnover or two, but on the plus side, he rebounds like a shooting guard And today's point guards are expected to score much more than in days past.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Thompson outside. No good on the triple. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 9-point game. Here's Brown. And the Pelicans miss again.
Almost every look he gets inside is a good one, but the D hangs in there and makes it a tough one.
Green finds Curry. Off the left rim and out.
Whoa, the D caught a break on that play. I'm sure that is not the plan, leaving him so wide open.
And Davis can't get it to go.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a handoff. Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Warriors leading by 7. Curry kicks to Durant. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Thompson with the bucket.
A good size for the 2 position, but Clay's been able to compete and play through the contact.
Brown against Curry. Laverne grabs the miss. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. Pelicans, number 1.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
And it's Brown missing. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And Anthony sends it back. Curry against Brown. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. 30 points for insanity.
Too bad this scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys could pick up some slack.
Thompson outside. Kicks to Durant. Up top, Curry. He's covered by Brown. From 20 feet out. Good as the jump shot falls. Curry's got 41.
And you see the killer instinct Curry has. I mean, when he's hot, he looks to score whenever possible.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Brown.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And the pass to Green. Plumlee with the steal. Here's Brown, and he lays it straight in. Brown's got 34.
He's not going to back off when he's down. I mean, when he's got a chance to attack the basket.
Curry passes to Green. From outside the arc. Pelicans pull it in.
Look, they cannot leave him open like that. The D got away with one there.
Davis dishes to Brown. Here's Plumlee. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
He's off on the first. Allen's checked in for New Orleans. Harrison comes in for Burke. Evans, he's checked in for Golden State. He doesn't get the second one. Allen finds Plumlee. It's tipped. Curry against Brown. Curry looking around from the arc. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. Trey Lyles checked in for New Orleans. Morris checked in for the Warriors. And the basket by Curry.
Well, that lead's only going to keep growing if he keeps shooting like he has so far.
Curry against Brown. Passes it to Harrison. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Drew Holiday's checked in for New Orleans. Moore with the steal. You've got Burke. Anthony is out there with Davis. Then it's Plumlee. And it's Brown in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Durant comes to help. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And the first one drops. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Kevin Durant, the ultimate get-out-of-jail card for your offense. With his height and shooting touch, get him the ball with the clock running down, and he can make something out of nothing.
He's so confident, so self-assured on every free throw he takes.
Here's Brown, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Stephen Curry. And he makes the first. And Brown drops them both. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. And again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. It's stolen by Curry. Bucket is good. Curry's got 54 points.
The ability to shoot with great range. Drive left, drive right. Curry has every option available to him.
Burke, the pass to Plumlee. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. 8 points for Mason Plumlee.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And Moore kicks to Curry. And again for 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Durant, wide open, he fires. And another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Brown kicks to Burke. Plumlee in the high post. Pass to Anthony. Here's Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They need this. He lays it in. Brown's got 41.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Thompson finds Curry for 3. Durant. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Plumlee's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Davis can't get it to go.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Durant against Anthony. To the paint, and Moore kicks to Curry. And another one falls.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Pelicans trail by 17. Brown down low, guarded by Curry.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
The kick out to Brown, trying to find Burke, gets it to him. It's It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
And defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
He kicks it to Moore. Now here's Curry. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. Back to Curry. Outside for Durant. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Brown. Good.
Brown.
Warriors leading by 11. Curry from deep three-point land. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 11 rebounds in the game. Brown against Curry. Brown dishes to Davis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back.
Good, another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Thompson way outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, this final period, they are putting up a ton of shots from deep.
Stacks on stacks on stacks. They're looking to stack up some points. They've gotten into a nice groove from out there.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And they're just playing fast and loose. Sometimes that'll burn you.
Like right here, you have to value each possession, especially when you're behind.
Durant.
Back to Curry. From deep three-point range. But they'll get another chance. Another shot. No good off the front iron. Pelicans trailed by 15. Brown. Green with the block.
And good anticipation by Draymond. I mean, he always gets in position for these clean swats like this one.
Shots good by Durant.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, yeah, up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now. Oh, man. Now he's going to be walking a tight line. I mean, one more foul, and his night is a wrap.
That free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Green deciding where to go with it. Here's Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 7th assist in the game.
That's a feed that Green makes look way easier than it is. You got to have amazing vision to make that pass.
Brown kicks to Davis. Great D that time from Green.
Now, that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possesses.
A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. They'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Boston Celtics. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors.
And looking at the Suns matchup, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
They kick it out to Green. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket by Curry.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Puts up a 3. Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Pass to Laverne. Releases from 15, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Timeout. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin.
New Orleans gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brown's got 47 points.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Inside. Pro basketball is one of the few sports where awards are league-wide, C-Web, and not divided by conference. Or if the NBA should consider giving out separate awards, for the East and the West.
Kev, I don't know about Eastern and Western Conference, but I do believe that there should be an offensive MVP. I do believe there should be a difference between MVP and maybe the best player in the league, because how do we define some of these things? So I do think we can tinker with some of the awards, but East and West, I'm not really sure with. I think it should always be about the best out of the total number of teams and conferences.
Good perspective. Green with the block. And it's the Warriors on the break. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 6th assist on the night. Anthony, the pass to Brown. Durant kicks to Thompson. Down low. Durant, no good. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Steph Curry.
He had those defenders shaking their heads. There were times when they thought they had a handle on him. And then just like that, he'd go off on another tear.
Hey, watch Curry.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Hey, Curry.
Green inside. Davis is there. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Count that one. 35 seconds left in the game. Brown down low, guarded by Curry. And it's Brown missing.
Now that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possessed.
Davis against Green. Thompson in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Over Burke. And the shot no good, a bit short. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.